Hello, arrivederci, hola, ni hao. Well, my faceless friends, if you've made it back to this creepy corner of the internet, congratulations, you're back. Man, is it good to see you. So this is going to be a spoiler review for James Gunn's Superman. I got the pleasure of seeing it in IMAX this past weekend, and it was not bad. Now, I went in with expectations of it being just a clean slate with a good new actor in the role, fresh director of a Superman movie. I liked the Snyderverse, I liked Henry Cavill as Superman. I didn't care for the writing, I thought he played a dumb Superman, where they just didn't give him a lot of lines, he didn't have much to say, he was kind of stoic and brooding, which does match the DC universe, but, you know, Superman has always been a more lighthearted individual. That to say that I wasn't totally blown away by this new Superman movie. It was good, it had its moments, but it fell a little flat in other moments, in my opinion. Now I have to say it's my opinion, and yes, I did go see the movie. It's not reading a bunch of other online reviews or watching videos. I went and saw the movie, I saw it in IMAX, I got the whole thing. I paid attention, I was there, and I enjoyed the film. It was good, but the nagging feeling of why is Superman getting his butt kicked over and over and over? On one hand, you had Zack Snyder do Man of Steel, where he was an immortal god pretty much, except for the kryptonite spear. And then now you have the James Gunn Superman, who pretty much anybody with higher than average strength can just wail on him, to the point where he's unconscious and has to go back to his fortress and heal up. Multiple times in this movie, he had to go somewhere and rest up for a couple of days or something. It's Superman. Should not be that impervious to everything. I do like the grounded approach. I appreciate what James Gunn's trying to do here with this new grounded, low-level, nerfed-out Superman. But it bothers me still, because when you watch old animated series, or you watch some older movies, or read the old comics, or watch any of the other DC animated films featuring Superman, it's just a bulletproof Superman, and he has his certain weaknesses, which I guess it does set it up for him being able to have more enemies now because he is a little bit weaker, so you can make more movies, and Superman with a heart of gold but not quite as strong as the other Supermen in the past. That being said, my issues with Superman and his power level just being lower, that was the only nagging feeling that I had that whole movie. Was just, man, I'm tired of just seeing him eat the curb over and over. Do something. My favorite aspect of this probably is Green Lantern. I know he was the brute, arrogant jerk, whatever of the movie, but he honestly was so overpowered in that. And he knew it. He took it in stride. He was cocky. He knew he could just do whatever. He challenged Superman. Bring it, buddy. Bring it. Like, come on over here, Tights. Let's have it out. Not much mention of a lantern to recharge the ring. But hey, if you got an unlimited power ring, even better, right? You don't have the whole premise of not being able to charge the ring and running out of power. Maybe that'll come in a later movie. Nathan Fillion can do no wrong, so give me all the Green Lantern. I'm here for it. Biased, I know. But even kind of towards the end, where everyone in this other country, they're on the verge of war, and the little boys, and they're distraught, and they're dirty, and poor and ragged, and they made this flag, and they're putting it up, and it's got the Superman logo on it, and they're chanting, Superman, Superman. And then what happens in the Superman movie? Green Lantern comes down and goes, Superman couldn't make it, so you got an upgrade, and then just destroys, as Nathan Fillion should. So to have the title character not really be the hero of the day was an interesting choice, but James Gunn is more of a ragtag group movie person, not a solo hero person, so it felt very Guardians of the Galaxy, it felt very Thor, Marvel. It definitely was the most lighthearted DC movie, except for maybe Superman Returns with Brandon Routh. That was pretty good. It was lighthearted, but still more serious, I feel like, than this movie. Not that it wasn't good. I enjoyed it. There were just certain aspects of it I didn't like. The weak Superman. Loved the Green Lantern. Can't say anything bad about that. Say what you want, I liked it. Hawkwoman, Hawkgirl, Hawk preteen, whatever. Also another interesting choice, to pick a preteen to teenage looking girl to play Hawkgirl. You're always seeing her as a woman. in the, especially the animated Justice League, the OG, always a powerful woman like a Diana. So I don't know, maybe they're just trying to find a character that'll sign a lot of contracts and be on for a lot of movies, and they need somebody young that's willing to do that. Or maybe they're setting it up for a Hawkgirl movie, or a sideshow, or a miniseries. Who knows? So I'm 100% watching this movie again, just because, you know, you want to see a movie like, I'm so 50-50 on it. I need to get the second watch to, I think, appreciate it more without just being mad. I'll go in knowing that they're just gonna wipe the floor with Superman the whole movie, and I'll just focus on the other aspects of it, and I think I'll enjoy it a little bit more, and maybe come back and give you a quick 30-second, hey, I watched it again, and maybe improve a rating. I don't do ratings, but I'd just like to say if I enjoyed it or not. I'm very torn. It was good, just not great. Maybe a sequel will have that oomph that I just need out of the Superman movie that just didn't have it for me. Well, I would say if you are a fan of all the Marvel movies and you love the heck out of some Guardians of the Galaxy, you're gonna love the new Superman movie. It's right on par with it. I like that they didn't delve too heavy into another origin story and just gave you some Superman. That was cool. Just wish he stepped up just a little bit more. I'm gonna save a squirrel Superman, not really the, you know, punch the universe Superman. So we'll see how this works out in some sequels, or like I said, maybe they'll make a mini series out of it or something. Lots to look forward to here in the Gunniverse. Alright guys, well, that about wraps it up for me. I'll bring you back some more in another week or so, and definitely let me know what you thought about the movie. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Again, I'm gonna go watch it again and we'll see how it goes. Until then, keep on watching the Box Office Buzz 302 channel, and see you in a week.